Well, she doesn't look so bad. She's sort of like going like this. Well, she doesn't look too shaken. Yeah.
Is that a confidence booster?
No, I just, some people are just built for this kind of thing. This is not something I do. This is River City Roundup. I'm Gary Panetta, and we're here at the Peoria Airport talking to Greg Poe, air show pilot for the Prairie Air Show, which takes place Saturday and Sunday at the Peoria Airport. And Greg, why don't you tell me a little bit about the plane that you're going to be flying in?
Sure. Well, this airplane is called the Fagan MX-2. It's really one of the most advanced, newest type of aerobatic airplanes. This one's only 2 years old. What's very unique about this airplane is that we power it using ethanol fuel. It flies really fast, 275 miles an hour. It's extremely aggressive kind of flying. I mean, I could take this airplane and make it fall backward, hover it like a helicopter, tumble it nose over tail. That's the wow factor stuff. That's what the crowds come to see.
And that is what we are not going to do when I'm in this plane, because I am a wuss and I can't take it. So what would we do?
Well, you know what? It really depends on you. We'll do some very gentle, basic kinds of maneuvers like rolls, maybe loops. We'll kind of see how you're doing and what you like, what you enjoy. This is not a scare ride by any means. This is a fun ride, and it depends on the individual. Everybody's different, you know. Air show flying, I would never take you on an air show flight, because that's 10 positive G's. That's pulling, pushing, cramming the stick in the corner, tumbling the airplane nose over tail. Very aggressive kind of flying, and if you're not accustomed to that, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, I think I'll leave now. No, just kidding. This is really small. It's really tiny in there. The seats are really small, and I have to sit in front?
You get to sit in front, yes.
Oh, okay.
And it's made small to help keep it light, keep it maneuverable, very agile. That's the whole idea. It's no different than looking at an Indy car or a NASCAR. They're small, they're lightweight, they're bare bones, they're basics, because this airplane is made to get the job done. So there's not a lot of frill to it.
Okay. How did you learn to do this? How long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it for 36 years, starting next month.
See, I have nothing to worry about. 36 years this guy's been doing it.
36 years since I was a kid.
Well, so when you started out doing stunts, no, these aren't stunts. That's something we should clarify. This is not stunt flying. What is the difference between stunt flying and what you're doing?
Well, that's a common misconception, is that we are stunt pilots. And frankly, you know, a stunt is something that we'll say Robbie Knievel might do. You know, a stunt is something that may or may not work. You know, you hope it's going to work. Well, I don't like those odds, you know. So aerobatic pilots practice over and over and over. The flight that I do today will be the flight that I'll do tomorrow. I'm not really a thrill seeker, and that surprises some people when they see me do an air show, because it's so aggressive.
How do you control, how do you not get sick doing this, or how do you keep your concentration?
Yeah, concentration, I mean, that's a great question, because there are a lot of people who you know, they can't hold a thought for longer than a nanosecond. They probably would not make a good aerobatic pilot. You really need to be able to shut out all of the outside distractions and focus on the business at hand. That's very important. And then it's a matter of practice. Practice. And by doing so, you build a tolerance, just like any other athlete builds a tolerance to what they do. And I can see the earth and the sky switching ground, and I can feel the airplanes coming up to come over the top again, and you know the timing of when you need to stop the controls to stop that particular maneuver and fly out of it. It almost becomes second nature.
So what's the thoughts going through your head right now, Gary?
I just want to get this over with.
It's been a long day.
It's been a very long day.
Oh.
There's the propeller turning. It's like Casablanca.
That's not your plane. That's someone else's plane.
Okay, yeah, I guess so.
There's your plane over here. Good luck, yes?
Yeah, good luck to you too. I think you've got the harder job, frankly.
We gotta hustle.
Okay.
We really gotta go. We got weather coming. We're really under the gun on weather. We gotta move to the west of us to the base of this flight.
Sind die Engländer gepackt.
Perfect. Well, how was your flight?
It was great. If we had to exit the plane, would I have pulled this immediately, or would I have counted? Or would it have made any difference immediately?
Trust me, your adrenaline would know what to do. We're right on the border of what is acceptable. I can assure you we would not take you in a dangerous situation. That would not happen. But
Okay.
We're on the border of what we're comfortable with.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, it was interesting actually to sit in the front. It really was. Because I was thinking, there's about that much space between you and the air.
Yeah. Which makes it great.
Okay. Well, obviously, my great flight didn't happen, and frankly, I'm glad, especially when I look over at those leaden clouds and I'm thinking, I think I'd rather just stay on the ground, and so that's that. Lots of movies open. The problem is they almost all suck. I Love You, Beth Cooper, teen comedy.
I love you, Beth Cooper.
Hayden Panettiere, nerd meets girl, nerd loses girl, girl comes along, takes her shirt off for him. This movie sucks, it's got lousy reviews, don't bother with it. Bruno, Sacha Baron Cohen, very versatile actor. In this case, he plays an Austrian gay fashionista. Reviews are terrible. Empty experience.
You go out now.
Wait a second.
Tell me out of it.
You know, don't bother. I think you'd have more fun at the air show. The air show is the thing to do this weekend. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. There's a possibility there. The dark side of Voldemort comes into full bloom in this next installment of the Harry Potter movie. This might actually be worth taking a chance on.
It's over.
Has to do this.
Fight back! Coward! Fight back!
Finally, if you can't get enough of Mike Tyson, there's a Mike Tyson documentary at the Peoria Theater Independent Film and Event Center. This is a look at Mike Tyson, his struggles, his soul, and face it, the guy's a bit weird.
If I have any anger, if it's directed at anyone, it's directed at myself. I might get in the house. I might get in the power. I might